Hello and welcome back. This one I hope will not be as whiny as the last one, but you never know. Shit happens. So, over the last couple of weeks, I've been hanging out with my friend Adele. My friend Adele. You may remember what I said about her before. That is not true. It's true, but it's not something that I stand by solely. It was just a drunken opinion. It wasn't meant to hurt anybody. God forbid she ever discovers any of these videos, because oh my. Actually, speaking of Adele, really funny thing, it's not a side note, I got a text message from her the other day. She's like, hey, you know about my drunken roommate, or not roommate, she lives in this townhouse nearby White Avenue. She lives in the upper floor and someone lives in the lower, and the guy who lives in the lower suite constantly gets drunk, loses his keys, and then breaks into the house to gain access so he can go to bed. And Adele complained the first time because he, like, fucking broke a window, kicked in the front door, and fucked the place up pretty good. And so that happened again just recently. A landlord didn't give a shit. Oh, excuse me. I'm drinking. Landlord didn't give a shit. He's like, oh, I can fix all these things that this guy broke. And he did it again. And Adele's like, this is bullshit. And she complained again, and the landlord's like, all right, I'm evicting them. So Adele texted me, and she's like, just in case they're pissed that I got them evicted. Pff, really, who would be pissed? I would fucking kill you. And she's like, would you like to come hang out that day, just in case they are angry and bitter? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll get into a fight. Fuck it, I don't care. God, I've been such a fighting spirit lately. Adele, again, it was Saturday. Well, actually Friday night. This is kind of a funny story. So, Friday night, working with my coworker, and it was about 6 o'clock at night. We had finally wrapped up our jobs, and I was dropping him off at the Superstore 137 near 127th Street, and took me a moment to remember where that was. And so I dropped him off. I'm like, hey, our boss said that he had extra work for us. I'm not too sure if it's in the north or if it's in the south. If it's north, we can meet in the north, just so it's convenient for both of us. If it's in south, you'll have to meet me at our shop. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, cool, I'll call the boss, figure out where it is, and then I'll give you a shout and let you know so we can figure out where to meet. I called the boss, went to his answering machine, left him a message. Work phone died instantly. I'm like, okay. So I plugged in the work truck and left it there, because it's one of those ignorant phones that if you plug into any device other than like a car charger, its proprietary charger, it tells you to go fuck yourself. It's kind of like a scrolling marquee. It's like my screensaver on my computer, really. It's kind of disheartening when my computer tells me to go fuck myself. But so I left it in the work truck charging, so I never got my boss's call when he actually got the message and tried to return my call. And so I gotten home. It was about 7 o'clock by that time, because I did a little bit of grocery shopping at the Superstore, and ate some supper and fell asleep. Woke up to the sound of my phone going off, a text message, and I'm like, the fuck is going on? Completely disoriented, didn't know what was what. And I read this text message, and my partner's like, hey, it's 10 o'clock, I haven't heard from you, so I'm going to go out drinking and turn off my cell phone. First of all, dick thing to do, because you're intentionally avoiding getting a call back stating that, hey, you can't go out drinking because we're going to be working tomorrow. Like I fucking told you, you douche. Like, really, at no point did I make it unclear to him that that work wasn't available. I made sure to let him know that we're working. The only thing I am uncertain about is where we are working. So I look at it, I'm like, 10 o'clock, holy fucking shit, I am late for work. I'm like, wait. Something is not right about this. So I look, I'm like, no, it's 10 p.m. It's still Friday. It's not Saturday yet. I thought my boss was going to be pissed at me. I'm like, it's far too dark to be 10 a.m. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Instead of trying to figure it out, I texted him back. I'm like, hey, man, sorry, lost track of time. Yes, we are still on for work. Just meet me at the shop. If you don't get this, then don't worry, I'll take care of it. Because, I'm not going to rely on your fucking sorry Nova Scotian ass to get me out of trouble. Or not trouble, just help. Go figure that. So, I get to work the next day, ended up with like a 9.5-hour job, had to do it by myself, ended up taking me about 13 hours to do. So I worked a 13-hour shift, listening to music on my iPod dock through my cell phone all day. My phone died inevitably around 8 o'clock. Go figure, you listen to music off your phone all fucking day, it's going to kill it. I got home at about 9:30, plugged my phone in, charged it, turned it on. As I was charging it, I get a text message from Adele. Adele's like, hey, we're partying out at a friend's place in Sherwood Park. You should come out and have fun times. I'm like, sure, why not? Sounds like a good time to be had. So, sorry. Drinking that shit straight does have a little bit of a kick. Especially if you have pauses in between. It's a Diet Pepsi, Ryan. Fuck off. So, ended up at this party in Sherwood Park. Some very, very colorful individuals. A majority of the people I didn't know. Luckily enough, Cindy, Paul, and Adele were there. We had contrived, me, Cindy, Paul, have contrived a plan to crash our buddy Ken LaRose's wedding because he didn't invite me. So I'm going to take a flight to Kelowna with Cindy and Paul. We're going to rent the most expensive vehicle we can and then drive down to Trail, BC, wherever the fuck that is. I think it's like a half hour away from the American border, with a shitload of wine, drunk as hell, and we're going to crash Kenny's wedding, which is going to be amazing and awesome. If there's anyone who would like to participate, let me know in the comments section below. That wasn't douchey at all. That evening was interesting until about the end of the night, when it was kind of funny. When I get really drunk, I tend to start speaking British, and people have a hard time differentiating whether I am actually British. Actually, not differentiating. I had someone question. He's like, "So where are you from?" I'm like, "I'm from Alberta, Canada." He's like, "That's bullshit. You're not from Alberta, Canada." Why I did that kind of Texan accent, I don't know. But I'm like, no. I would. It's just when I get really drunk that I start speaking British. That's all. And he say, no, I don't believe you at all. I'm like, well, shit happens. And then the homeowner, the guy, about my age, drunk as shit. For some reason, he went to bed early. His buddies woke him up, and now he's drunk, tired, and angry. And he fucking freaks out on me because I'm talking like a French person. I'm talking with my hands. And he's like, don't fucking spill anything about it wrong. And I look at my cup and there's like that much left in my cup. I'm like, you realize that there's been over a dozen people spilling shit on your rug all night. He's like, that doesn't fucking give you a right. I'm like, I'm sorry, I apologize. I drank the rest of my drink. He's like, give me a fucking cup. And he's just free asshole. Complete douchebag asshole son of a bitch. When I see that individual sober, I will make a point to let him know that he was a fucking prick last time I saw him. I don't want to do it when he's drunk because, of course, he might get fucking violent and want to encounter in fisticuffs and such. And fuck him. That fat, ugly piece of shit. His fucking dirty girlfriend and his sister-in-law. Oh my god. So, Adele has this friend, Megan. Megan's married to this black African man from Africa. Go figure on that. Apparently, it was a situation that she didn't anticipate, and she got into this marriage, and she's married to some fucking black guy, and she left him because she's, well, one of those kind of people. And she was like, fucking, she comes up and she's like, oh, hey, you want to play slaps? I've been kicking the shit out of everyone all night. I'm like, one, I have giant meat hooks for hands. Two, my reaction time is that of a retarded turtle. And three, no. And she's like, oh, come on, what, you're not mad? She's like questioning my masculinity. I'm like, whatever, I don't give a fuck what you say, you fat ugly bitch. And she's like, oh, come on, fucking, you know, good enough? I'm like, fine, I'll play slaps with you. I was talking to somebody, I was talking to Cindy, actually. I was talking to Cindy with my hands out, and she's like slapping my hands. I'm not even looking at her. I'm talking to Cindy, having a completely different conversation, and she keeps slapping my hands, and she's like, are you even paying attention? I'm like, of course I'm paying attention. See, I move my hands. I'm fucking paying attention. And after a little while, I just got tired of her hitting the top of my hands because I wasn't paying attention whatsoever. And I'm like, all right, I'm done. I quit. And she's like, what, that's it? That's it? You're done? I'm like, yeah, that's what I mean when I say that's it. And walk away. And she's like, well, what do I get? I'm like, you got to slap my hands for like 10, 15 minutes. And she's like, well, I was under an impression that if I won that I would receive something. I'm like, I do not recall making this arrangement whatsoever with you, and you're wrong? And she's like, so you're not going to make out with me? I'm like, thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, you're a fat, ugly bitch. I'm like, no. She's like, so I don't win getting to make out with you. I'm like, no, you don't at all. I'm sorry that you were under this impression that you get to make out with me, but you are, no. She was very, very persuasive in the matter. She wanted to have like a fucking 15-minute makeout session. No. As Aaron Donnelly and Lin Tien would say, 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Yeah. All I know is motorboating. Man, I'd let her motorboat me for about fucking 5 minutes, whatever. And so that was a very interesting yet horrifying yet terrible house party. Never going to, if I ever interact with those people again, it will be an incredibly negative situation. Oh God, I don't even want to think about it. Although, Adele, your friends are